everybody, thank you very much for coming by the Forge and to this presentation of Lord of the Rings, the game from Fantasy Flight, Journeys in Middle-earth. Okay, so this game's been out since 2018. Now this presentation was going to be about the new expansion, Spreading War, and I'll come to the elements of that, but I thought it was a good vehicle to just have a quick look over where we're up to. So there may be some people watching this that has just bought this set, or is looking to buy this set, or has just popped along for interest. So let's have a look at, let's have a quick history. So Lord of the Rings, Journeys in Middle-earth came out in 2018, can you believe? At the time of this thing, I'm thinking 2018, and is a board game based on Journeys in Middle-earth. Now within that board game, a lot of tokens and things are represented by cardboard pieces, and what we do here at the Forge, we have a look at that and we look to see if we can represent some of those cardboard pieces with 3D pieces. Now in the particular part of this game is that it has obstacles and things that react with the game, and it's those main components that have been turned into 3D. I'm not going to go fully into a lot of detail. There are videos on the channel that talk about the contents of the core set, as we would call it, and the contents of the individual add-on sets, so please have a look at those. And also there's a lot of pictures and lists that I'll come to that will support that as well. So they brought the basic set out, for which there was a basic set, a core set set up. Then they brought out Shadowed Paths, which was the next what they call the big box add-on, and that introduced additional components to the game. And then the final one, which time of writing this has just arrived, which is Spreading War, which is their other box set. Now we've heard, I haven't read it, but in the forums it says that the notification was this might be their last big box set. I'm not too sure why you would say this might be, but that's what Fantasy Flight do. They sort of change tack. So our expectation is that this is the last one. They have brought some smaller packs, more character packs out, and maybe they're going in that direction. We don't really know. Okay, so like I say, our main components are represented in 3D printed. There are a number of other tokens in the game, and it comes to a point where whether or not 3D printing them is really cost effective, adds that much flavour to the game. And the reason that you have 3D components is that you get them, you paint them, you design them, they become your game, and they add the atmosphere and depth to the game. Once again, we do have a Facebook page, and if you have a look at the Facebook for Journeys to Middle-earth, there's a lot of people on there who've got scenery, placed it on there, and you get a feel for what they're doing with that. However, so the Spreading War expansion is, like I say, the newest expansion, and it comes with a number of really cool pieces. We've got the enlarged chests there, we've got a pond, we've got a really nice fountain, sort of a griffin over there, we've got a very nice little sort of not barricade, but a sort of rubble pile with a cartwheel in and things like that. And then we've got these other fencing components and spike pits and so on. And one of the reasons that this particular set takes quite a long time to print, so beautifully detailed. And the other thing is that the vast majority of this will be usable in other types of games. So those are sort of the key components, and some of the tokens that we're able to enhance on there was the fortifications. So you've got like a little castle keep there, which represents fortifications, and a small token there of jagged rocks, which was uneven ground. And then what we've also put onto Etsy is what we call the Trilogy collection. Now the Trilogy collection is all 3 expansions that we produce into one collection, but in addition to that, the Trilogy collection also contains a couple of exclusive items, and that is the threat and search tokens, which are like casino chip type tokens, which you can get and paint, and they add a bit of dimension to the game also. And also 5 sculpts of the darkness token. There's the bad guy himself. But once again, lots of those pictures on the internet. Coming back to resources, I always publish folders on Google, and any pictures that are taken of development processes, anything that's relevant, painted items, all go on there. There's only so many pictures you can put on Etsy, and you will find a lot more depth and a lot more pictures in there. There's also a set collection list, which is also in the links. You need to go there so then you can have a look exactly what you're getting in each of the packs as it goes on, and all the lists is there, and you can cross-reference that to the sets. So pretty amazing when it's all together. So, you know, really will add super depth to the game. And if you were lucky enough to get one of these great mats as well, I'm not too sure if these are out again at the moment, but everything always seems to be going out of stock here and there. So if you have any questions, anything that you want to ask about anything you're unsure of, or a bit of a descriptor, then please send me an email. Preferably join our Facebook group. We have a Facebook group for the scenery, for the forge, which is just jam-packed with people doing their own scenery, showing them what they're painted. So there's a real big community there with people who have the scenery, and you can see what they're all up to and so on. Also, there's a really good Facebook group for Journeys to Middle-earth. If you're not already in on it, then please pop along there. That's a really good site as well. And there's a lot of people there showing how they painted the minis and things like that. In addition to this channel, please subscribe. We do try and put some painting tutorials out. There is a number of bits of tutorials on prep for scenery, using resins, those sort of things. They're all relevant across the whole board. So have a dig around what we've got on our site to get you going. And there we are. Have them paints ready, enjoy yourselves, have some fun. Like I say, if you've got any questions about any of the things that we offer, then please come back to us. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll talk next time. Thanks, bye.